What's going on, horror and Halloween lovers? First off, I want to say whoever's here, whoever's watching this, whoever's listening, and whoever's subscribed or following me, I want to give you a very heartfelt and sincere thank you. I really appreciate it. This is just going to be a real talk video. This August is 1 year since I made this channel, and just a little bit of backstory. I've mentioned this before on my channel that I am trying to achieve something with this. I am trying to build something with this channel. I am trying to, do something that I've always wanted to do for a long time in my life. Ever since I was a kid, I was always interested in horror, in Halloween, and in true crime, and anything that goes into that genre, So I've always been very interested in that. That's always been a passion of mine. I always wanted to try my hand at certain things, like making special effects. Before we had these devices, I always wanted to, maybe one day get a little camcorder. I was inspired by Blair Witch to do that and everything. Get a camcorder and make my own little movie or something. I always loved the idea of these things. And now that we have these devices, I think it's like a blessing. It's a blessing that we all have our own stage, that we all can do these things. But, we don't always have the people in our life to do it with. Not everybody is understanding or willing to do these things with us, especially with a subject like this, horror and crime and Halloween. A lot of people look at that as childish, or they look at it as, they're just not into it because maybe they're disgusted by it. They're, whatever, it's morbid and everything. But for some of us, that's what we love. That's what we gravitate towards. That's what we're attracted to. And that's me. So, I put myself aside for a long time to take care of responsibilities. And I guess that's not a bad thing. I had to do what I had to do, and you gotta take care of your responsibilities and everything. That's part of just being, that's just a part of life. So, but, a lot of times that, doing that, and especially doing it for others, and especially with people who don't appreciate the kind of things that you're into and don't appreciate the things that you put aside for them, it maybe takes a toll on you and makes you think like, well, what am I doing? Well, so last year in August, I said, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna do what I want to do with this. Even if it's just making these videos. And these videos, I know they're kind of like all over the place. In one video I'm talking about like true crime, and another video I'm talking about movies and favorite kills in movies or whatever. And I'm just like all over the place. And closer to Halloween, I'll be doing like other things, neighborhood walks and stuff. But that's because I love all those things, and I want to try to bring all those things into this channel, which is going to be all over the place. And that's kind of the point of these things, these channels that I'm doing, because to me, like, that's all part of the same category. It's all part of the same family of things, So that's why I'm like that. And I don't want to find this one little niche that I'm just going to try to focus on. No, I'm about all those things, and I want to pursue all those things. I want to, I made these channels because I want to take it further. I want this to be something bigger and better. I want to try to bring better content out and everything. I love, the idea of like going and visiting haunt locations and true crime locations and things like that. All these kinds of things, which I'm going to try to do more. I've done just very few. But again, because, we're flooded with responsibilities and other things that happen in life. But sometimes we don't get the time to do all that. So I want to do all these things. But I wanted to just make this video because, it just dawned on me that it's 1 year in August. It's 1 year since, I started all of this. And I'm truly grateful. I really am. I'm truly grateful for any and everyone that I have listening, that I have subscribed and everything. I truly am. You have no idea how much it means to me to have this audience that I never thought I would have, that, to be able to do things like this that I never thought I was going to be able to do, that, I never had the support in doing, not everyone in your life is supportive of this kind of thing. They don't always make you feel like you should. A lot of people try to talk you out of it. They talk down about it. You get negative comments, negative reviews and everything. And, whatever. I chose to say fuck it. That's just part of it. And I'm just going to move forward and do what I want to do. And because I put it on the back burner for a long time. And, I think it's time to bring it to the front. I think it's time to bring it to the front for me and to pursue what it is I wanted to do, and as much as I can. You know what I mean? As much as I can. Where this is going to go, I don't know, but I'm having fun doing it. I enjoy it. I really appreciate every one of you out there. Anyone who listens, anyone who comments and likes or follows. Honestly, when I see these things, like, it just makes me feel really good that there are other people who have the same interest. There are other people who want to engage in that kind of topic, just like I do, just like I did ever since I was a kid. But you just don't always have that group around you. You're just not always going to be part of like that group. Sometimes it's really hard to find. Like I said, a lot of people look at this in a negative way, or make you feel like you're wasting your time, or this is stupid, or whatever. Well, I don't think so. Like I said, there's obviously a lot of other people who don't think so. There's obviously, even if we're not together in the flesh, we're together right here, and that's good enough for me. And I truly appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you, and every comment, everything. I truly do. And I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to reflect on this 1 year anniversary of me beginning this journey. I hope it goes a lot further. I hope it goes where I always dreamed it could go, doing things that I always wanted to, that I always loved doing. And I hope we have fun doing it together. Again, thank you so much for being there. Stay slashing, everyone. Till next time.